Hello and welcome everyone to another video of the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. Today I believe it is part 12, so part 12 of the DLC Peril on Gorgon. So let's continue. Alright, come on video. Alright, no, not come on video, more come on music. Alright. I hope that you all had a great day, had a pretty good day. Today, it was very rainy here. Yeah, with some thunder, but it was fun. I mainly stayed inside, but yeah. I hope the weather was nice for you. If not, well, I hope that your weekend was great. Personally, I had a pretty good weekend. Yesterday with a buddy, we went to it was like a punkish festival or something like that. Well, there were a bunch of non-punks and some weird people. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, the people, even the weird ones, were very chill. So, a good thing. After that, we went to a Jamaican and Latino festival, which was pretty fun. Yeah. I ate the 2 Jamaican patties. They were good, but I had asked if they were spicy. Well, they were seasoned pretty nicely. They tasted very well, but they were not spicy in the slightest to me. So that was very disappointing. I hope that you guys have had the better experiences with Jamaican patties, if you have eaten some in the past. Right. No, I've read those already. Alright. This way, I do believe. Have I read this? No. Okay, so our first entries here. Alright, let me just bring the microphone a little closer. Okay, so like that. Yeah, that's good. Just like that. Okay, so welcome, user ZaroW. Please select from the following options. 1. Messages. 2. Exit. Yeah, we will check the messages. Incoming messages from Sandoval V to ZaroW. Subject. Rebet. I don't want to play anymore. Let's just do our jobs, okay? Victoria Sandoval. Reset and Disposal Department Technician. Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals, Human Inquiry and Auditing. Okay, let's go back to outgoing messages. Oh, now there are 2. Alright, so now from ZaroW to Sandoval V. Subject. This week's bet. Alright. My 10 bits are on 52F. I know what you're thinking. He's so skinny. That's got to be bad odds. But I'm a gambling man, Victoria. And I've got an eye for this now. What do you think? William Zarro. Observation room. Technician. Spacer shows for pharmaceuticals. You inquiry. Yeah. Next one. From Zarro W. Or William. To Sandoval V. Subject notice anything? No, I'm not talking about the subjects, Vicky. I'm talking about the numbers. I've been keeping track of how many bodies we process every day and every week, and the number fluctuates, but never too much. 1 and 3 and 2 and 5 and 1 and 1 and 2 and then 10. Just look at the chart I left on your desk. You can see for yourself that there's a pattern. You see it, right? Zarro William, Observation Room Technician. Special Choice Pharmaceuticals, Human Inquiry, and Auditing. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. So what's here? Yeah, let's just continue here. Nope, I can't yet. Haha. Okay, so messages from Breaksley M. Subject HIA Visitation Protocols Update. Okay, so from Breaksley M to Castillo N. Subject HIA Visitation Protocols Update. HIA is on lockdown until further notice. Do not let anyone into the facility until the escaped volunteers are located. I'm going to check volunteers and volunteer induction for any sign of our fugitives. If you receive any keycard access notifications in the next 20 minutes, ignore them. Dr. Marion Blakesley, Testing Supervisor. Return to route. Yeah. HIA Visitation Protocols. Okay. Reception Desk. HIA Visitation Protocols. The Human Auditing and Inquiry Facility is a dedicated research facility and houses a considerable quantity of hazardous materials, machinery, and personnel. As such, no external visitors are to be permitted at any time absent express written permission from HIA Testing Supervisor, Dr. Marion Blakesley. Oh, okay. Sorry, it got a bit loud here. If you suspect a visitor does not have the appropriate credentials, please observe the following procedures. 1. Stay calm. 2. Notify nearby security personnel of your suspicions. 3. Wait for security personnel and our equipment to finish disposing of the visitor. 4. Complete an incident report per official guidelines. Remember to use Spacer's Choice approved formatting and language. At no point should you leave your workstation unattended. Leaving your workstation unattended would be considered a severe security breach and may result in a fine and/or summary termination of your employment with Spacer's Choice. Your supervisor has posted the following addendums. Right, that's the official shit. If you do get visitors, inform me at once. If they're from other departments, if it's Dr. Ambrose, do not get in her way, but log her every move. If it's Clarence mostly, keep him at reception. I'll come down in person to see this law-giving miracle for myself. If Jasper Lowe or anyone else from Chem turns up, let them stew at reception. I'll send Assistant Morley down eventually. Dr. Marion Blakesley, testing supervisor. Alright. So there was that. I suppose I need to go back down. Perhaps there would be the door that I unlock. I wonder. I'm surprised. No, I'm curious, I mean. Ah. Another computer. Ooh. How stoked am I to see another computer? Welcome, user MoreDB. Please select from the following options. Messages. Ooh. Incoming messages. From Ruan A. Subject concerns. From Ruan A to MoreDB. Subject re-concerns. This isn't about a few volunteers, Morley. Most of test group SC22A is already gone. Subject 17 is nonverbal, but we've had some luck using small amounts of the compound to coax him into the testing rooms. To be honest, some of the staff are starting to worry me too. It's not just that ghoul in disposal either. Weaver's convinced that the compound's getting into the ventilation system somehow. I've caught her scrubbing her hands raw at the washing stations. I've tried reciting our safety protocols to her, but it hasn't seemed to help. I'm starting to think she might not be wrong. Angus Ruane. Testing Association. Okay, messages. From Blakesley M to Morley B. Subject testing reports. Morley. Pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters. Something saccharine and noble. Feel free to invent next of kin if there are none on record. Use the cheap paper. Leave the letters on my desk. I'll dispose of them shortly. Dr. Morley Blakesley, testing supervisor. And now, return to messages. Outgoing. From Morley B to all personnel. Terminal notice. This notice is to inform all HIA staff that testing associate Angus Ruane is no longer a suspicious pharmaceutical employee, effective immediately. A valued member as valued members of the Spacer's Choice family, I trust that you will all push that together to shoulder Mr. Ruane's responsibilities in this place. Benjamin Morley, Assistant Auditor. Cut. Yep. Now, from Morley B to Blakesley M. Subject Incident Report. Dr. Blakesley. The missing test subject has been found and apprehended. Apparently, he got into the testing department where he remained. I'm afraid nobody noticed for several hours. NSC had him doing paperwork. I think it's clear at this point that subject SC44B12 didn't get out on his own. As far as we can tell, he didn't have much of an escape plan. The door was simply unlocked for a short period of time during the night. In the meantime, I've made it clear that the security forces that no further breaches would be tolerated. Benjamin Morley, Assistant Auditor. Alright, just a moment. Yeah, keep my throat a little. Archive messages from Blakesley M. Subject delete this. Blakesley M. to Morley B. Subject delete this. Morley. How do I delete this message? Dr. Marion Blakesley. Testing Supervisor. From Blakesley M. to Mosley C. Subject Retesting Group SC84. Clarence. The latest results are in. As you hoped, you'll find that the Viden cases now account for a smaller overall percentage of the testing pool. I expect that would change in about 2 or 3 weeks, so you better get that report out to Goodfellow in a hurry. In the meantime, dosing all of the test subjects means that HI is now in the business of generating aggressive psychotics. If you could take 2 minutes of your fundamentally pointless existence to somehow make it clear to Mr. Goodfellow that I need an update on those resources I requested, as well as the matter of additional security, increased oversight at chem, or any kind of explanation for what the fuck. Alright. Right, so now I can hack 64 and deleted messages. Alright. So the deleted messages, let's see what they are. Okay, so Morley, from Blakesley M to Morley B. Subject, read me. Morley, If you receive any communications from Dr. Ambrose, ignore them. Also, notify me at once. And don't piss yourself worrying. It won't come up. It won't come up on your assessment. Dr. Marion Blake City, testing supervisor. Now from Blake City M to Morley B. Subject read at once. Morley. No word from OCI. We'll keep going as we are. Say something to the staff. Break out that list of prepared statements I gave you at suggest number 4. Remember to smile. I'm heading down to oversee 2 days testing personally. Make sure I'm not disturbed. Dr. Marion Blake City. Testing supervisor. Alright. We can continue here.
You should have left Gorgon in its grave, where it belongs. Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down. It's a good thing then that I finally figured out what you're after. I'll see you soon, little weasel.
This is sick. I can't bear it any longer.
Let's take all of this. I wasn't following what he was saying, so I'm as curious as you may also be. Alright. Messages. Incoming. Ooh, still more messages. They are never ending, aren't they? So, from Ambrose O. Subject. Frequency of testing updates. From Ambrose O. to Blake City M. Subject. Frequency of testing updates. Marion. It's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports from HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of HIA's status. These reports will include an inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who has been administering them. To these reports, you will append a mortality record. This record will include an accounting of the burn down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ampules, in addition to a thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see charts, Mary. Big fucking charts with lots of precious little numbers. And before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean, Ollie. Return to incoming messages. From Ambrose O. to Blake City M. Subject. Condolences. Condolences, etc. Marion. Personalize and forward the following note to the families of the deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send those on to Lucian at the usual address. Make certain he gets every single one, Ollie. Dear Name, it is with regret that I write to inform you of the death of your relation. Name. They died peacefully, attended by their fellows. Please accept our sympathies in this difficult time. Though it may offer you little comfort, I know that your relation died in service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance with the agreement, name, signed with Tartarus Corrections, a division of United Defense Logistics, their term of incarceration is now considered complete. Sincerely, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, Project Director, Spacer's Choice for Pharmaceuticals, Research and Development. Alright, outgoing messages. Okay, or no. Yeah, outgoing. Alright. From Blake City to Goodfellow L. Alright. Subject read latest results. Goodfellow. Yes, many of the subjects still exhibit the increase. Let me restart that one. Yes, many of the subjects still exhibited increased energy levels and compliance. The same euphoric response. But they inevitably crash. Testing clearly suggests that CAM's compound X has extreme and irreversible effects when administered repeatedly over a long period of time. Several volunteers in the old SCO2 group are barely verbal. When they do speak, it's to beg for more of the compound. I'm finding it hard to shine that up for you, Lawrence. So good you'll beg for more. Don't you dare use that. If we could dilute the compound, or even ease out the schedule, we could mitigate some of the addictive effects. Wearing some of the earlier test subjects off the compound might buy us time until Cam refines the formula. I need time, Lawrence. Dr. Marion Blakesley, testing supervisor. Alright. From Blakesley M to Morley B. Subject testing reports. Morley, I need you to compile some of the testing results from the past month. Pull a subset from the reports we forwarded to OCI if you like, so long as there are charts. Make sure the worst of the mortality reports are up front, will you? Dr. Marion Blakesley, testing supervisor. Turn to outgoing messages. The second one, from Blakesley M to testing labs. Subject, retesting group SC82. To the behest of the Office of Creative Incubation, we're applying various amount of unknown solutions to to the test subjects that are already mid-treatment? What organizational schema do you imagine would miraculously restore scientific rigor to this process? Stick to the current system. Dr. Marion Blakesley. Ooh, I'm getting sleepy. But I will power through. Don't you worry at home. Yeah, okay. So, from Blakesley M to Morley B. Subject testing reports. Morley. Pick up 2 of the best deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters. Somehow, Sakharine and Noble. Oh. Yeah. I was about to fall asleep, sorry. Yeah. I woke up a little bit earlier today, but I didn't wake up much. No, I didn't sleep much. Yeah, sorry. Okay. So, pick up blah blah blah. Feel free to invent next of kin if there are none exist. Well, I've read this one already. So return to messages archived. To Warcraft. Okay, so from Blakesley M to Bancroft L. Subject resignation. Lucian. I'm leaving this message to inform you of my resignation from the position of testing supervisor at Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals. Effective immediately. I won't be returning to headquarters, and I won't be chasing you. Not chasing you. Not chasing that tracking signal unless you want me to give you the boys and girls in human resources some exercise. I'll warn you once. Do not try to find me. Marion. Okay. By Dr. Blakesley. Alright, so override the synthesis and manufacturers. Okay.
This place wasn't gonna be some pleasant seaside stroll, Captain, but I don't know how I can live with what we've seen here.
Alright, so my options are what they did here was inexcusable. 2, that's halcyon for you. What did you expect? They must have had a good reason for this. I'll just be glad to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, this halcyon.
Captain, the folks responsible for this nightmare, they were capable of kindness, but they chose cruelty. They knew, Captain. Spacer's Choice knew all along what Adrenatime did, and they sold it anyway.
I know, I can't believe they did this. Somehow this doesn't surprise me. And 3, perhaps it was a mistake. Yeah, 3, perhaps it was a mistake, I guess.
Hopefully, Captain, I don't see how that can be. Folks died. Spacer's Choice knew about it. They released Adrenatime on the colony anyway.
No, that was my answer that I wanted.
Once she's cleared her family name, She could hold the board's feet to the fire. Make them pay.
Okay, so let's get back to finding the journal. She better be paying a lot. Let's go. Only one can find where it's hidden. Yeah, let's get back to finding the journal. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry if this is a second short one in a row video, but oh wow. I am barely holding up.
Dust accumulation analysis.
Okay. Whoa. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I think that I may be. No, I need to continue. It's almost finished. I believe. I can make it.
This can't be worse than anything we already seen, right?
Did you know there are 7 generations of SAM models, including this unit? Now equipped with 4...
Alright, so until the door. Okay. Well, yeah. I think that this would be it for tonight. I am feeling tired. I may sleep a little and make another video later. I don't know. I will have to say about that. But currently, now, my sleepiness is catching up to me. And I don't know if it's my eventful day or yesterday plus not sleeping enough that is catching up, but I am hammering nails currently. But yeah, so to the next video, I hope. And if you are still awake, well, I wonder, what time is it for you? No? Here it's 9:50 p.m. So 21:50. I hope that for you it may be later. Tomorrow you may likely have work, school perhaps, if you really want to. But for me, it's pretty much my eyes closing themselves, or my eyelids closing themselves, and me just wanting to rest my head. Yeah, I'm getting tired, sadly, but I hope you guys can find your sleep So, good night and bye bye. Alright, good night all. Sweet dreams and sleep tight.